Hello everyone, this is Scott with SKM Consulting. Want to put a quick video together this afternoon. What frequently asked questions that come across either email or messages, and even through various conversations. And so I put this quick video together. Up at the top right corner is a scanning code, takes you over to our LinkedIn page. But real quick, a little bit about me. My name is Scott. I'm the CEO of SKM Consulting, active real estate investor since 2001. Have my associates in computer science. Also, my bachelor's in information management systems. Been a network engineer, development manager, entrepreneur, small business owner, multiple facets. Also been buying real estate debt since 2001. Husband and father of three. So let's get cracking. What is the minimum capital do you need to invest? Well, SKM, we're actually looking for a minimum of $50K, but can be upwards of $150K, right? And again, it's about having a conversation, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. But what it is that we like to do is also understanding what it is that you like to do. But ultimately, $50K is what we target for a minimum. This gets us the ability to target $50,000 to $250,000 as is value on residential assets. So what are the normal returns? Currently 6% simple interest per agreement. This is paid directly back to you, your SD IRA or self-directed IRA, or the account of your choice, right? We would like to also know what it is you've been invested in the last 12 to 24 months and what returns are you getting. So that'd be great to have that conversation, and you're more than welcome to give me a call and we can talk, get to know each other a little bit. So how long should you expect your capital to be tied up? Anywhere between 24 and 36 months, right? Want to be conservative in this space. This has been the average of where that money, your capital gets set. With the agreed interest being paid back to the agreed cycles, right? So we come up with the 6%, we agree to that, and then you also inform me what you're looking to pay out on that interest, right? You want it monthly, quarterly, half annual, annual, or one lump sum at the end of the returns. And we're very flexible in regards to getting these terms agreed to and set up per an agreement, right? So how does cash for keys work? This one comes out quite a bit, especially in the note business. So high level, cash for keys is getting the borrower to walk away by signing the property back to us for a cash offer from us, right? We validate there's only a first lien on the property. If this offer makes sense, we leverage the servicing company's expertise, and then they offer on our behalf. If the borrower agrees, we pay them for the keys. So, literally cash for keys. There are some nuances to it, but, long and short is they give us the keys, they walk away. So, that's what cash for keys, and that's how it works. Are there any legality issues to deal with? Well, we leverage our nationwide network of vendors for due diligence on assets, realtors, attorneys, door knockers, insurance companies, and other investors before we purchase any asset, right? So we dig into the property, make sure it works for us. We make sure that the asset's something we want to invest in, and then we turn around and we work with those folks that are funding with us, right? So as the funding partner, SKM does all the heavy lifting for you, so you don't have to do it, right? And your investment and funds are secured by the real estate. So when we get the note in hand, that's where that money is actually setting, and we target to get that non-performing note back up to speed, or we work on it for 36 months, then we turn around and we sell the asset and get your money back. So how does taxes work on this type of investment? Well, I would talk to your CPA and tax lawyer about taxes as it relates to any ordinary income, right? We send out 1099s at the end of the year, so that's where that stands. I would definitely reach out to your CPA and tax lawyer and how the 1099 is going to come in. It's going to show what the payout was. At that point, then you can work with your CPA and see how it applies to you. How do you find these investments? I'm always working to make new friends, right? I mean, you're watching this video because I put some content out there. Maybe I sent it to you one-on-one. Hey, you asked, hey, what about this? What about that? I was like, hey, check out this video. So I'm always looking to make friends, be it funding partners, bankers, hedge fund professionals, or even brokers. I talk, I ask, I learn who has what so I can build my portfolio. And so, banks and lending institutions, along with other note investors, are the folks that I target and get that information from. So I'll do a lot of due diligence on my side and reach out to these folks and understand, hey, what do you have on your books? Is it something we can work on? Can we get a deal running? And then we go from there. What are the steps/processes to invest? Okay, so this is another great question, right? We had a conversation, and we'll talk about that in a second. But what we have a conversation, and you say, okay, you're interested in investing. So what we do is we would love to have that quick call together. First and foremost, let's just get a 30-minute call together and talk. Right? You can ask me questions. You can get to know me. I can also review some of the things that we do. Note investing is niche, so not everyone understands it completely, and hopefully I can answer those questions for you. We meaning SKM, find the deal and perform our due diligence. I spoke to that earlier, and we get the underwriting on the deal. So we do all the heavy lifting. We provide that information to you, basically the term and what we're targeting to you and how we're going to use your funds. And then your funds need to be either in a self-directed IRA or a checking account so that we can wire it to an escrow that is created by a lawyer, right? We get the escrow up on a cost like $500. And we'll need to fill out, we'll also need to fill out an investor profile sheet and provide proof of funds, right? So you get that in hand, right? And then we have all this information in hand, then it's my job to go out and find the deal. So we go out and find the deal, right? And once we finalize it by doing our due diligence, we'll send over the funding agreement at that point, right? Say, okay, we found X at 123, First Street, and we think this is where we want to go. We're going to target it. We're going to try to get that note on our portfolio, and then, hey, we need you to get your funds in place. And that way we can start getting that interest back into your pocket. So that's it at a high level. How do you put insurance on these investments? How do you guarantee investments for clients are safe? Again, great question, right? So the investment is backed by the real estate itself, right? So once we have the note, we become the bank. And as the bank, we have the same rights to protect our investment in the deal. So we can foreclose on the property. We can resell the note. There's all sorts of exit strategies we can do. Cash or keys is another one, right? But however, another way is if the borrower maintains their property insurance by paying their basically their escrow to their servicer, right? Insurance will be in place, right? And as long as they name us as the payee of the insurable occurrence, so that would be natural, right? So anyone that has a home knows that you have to provide your insurance to the servicer so they understand that you have insurance coverage on the property. If they don't maintain that insurance, we can put FPI, or force placed insurance, on the property to protect our investment and or position in and on the property. So we have multiple strategies here to make sure that the investment is protected. So with that, again, frequently asked questions. If you have additional questions, please reach out to me so we can talk. You can see my emails down there at the bottom, my web page is there, and also my LinkedIn profile, as well as my phone number, 682-888-6099. just give me a holler, right? Top right corner is, again, the same scan for the LinkedIn. You can just zap it with your phone on your picture. It'll take you right to my LinkedIn page. Let's connect. Again, the name is Scott with SKM's Consulting USA LLC, and I appreciate you taking the time today. Thank you very much.